Hi everyone, and welcome to 15 Minutes of Mindfulness. Today we're going to focus on our lower back, so just relaxing here on our mat in various seated postures and then laying on our back. So just take a nice comfortable seat now. We're going to start with some pranayama, some nice deep relaxing breathing, matching breathing to movement. So you can sit in a cross-legged position like this. You could sit on a little bolster or pillow. You can even sit on your knees if you prefer that, whatever feels comfortable for you. So taking some deep breaths in and out wherever you are at this point, and just breathing here, closing your eyes if you'd like, just coming into that space. Just breathing. Bring your hands to heart center now and getting ready for Robin's breath, which is our pranayama today. Take a deep inhalation here, and as you exhale, just dive forward with your arms, making a deep back bend, deep forward bend in your back as you exhale. And inhale, open your arms up, shining your heart forward, looking up at the sky if you'd like. Exhale, close your wings, bring your hands together in a forward bend. And inhale, bring your hands back to heart center. Let's do this once more. Exhaling, folding forward, bringing your hands all the way forward. And inhaling, opening those wings up, shining your heart forward. Exhale, fold forward again. And inhale, bring your hands to heart center. Now we're going to do a similar movement, but incorporating a twist at the same time. So take a deep inhale here. On an exhale, dive forward. And on your inhale, just rotate to the right, opening your right arm and bringing it backwards, straightening the back here for a big stretch. And exhale, bring that right hand back to meet the left, that forward bend. Inhale, left hand back. Your arms could be parallel to the ground, straight back. Exhale, fold forward again, bring the hands together. One more time on each side. Open the right arm and look back. And exhale, bring the hands together. Inhale, left arm back this time. And exhale, bring the arms back together. On your inhale, bring your hands back to heart center. And take a deep breath here, and on your exhalation, shift into a tabletop. So in tabletop, you want to make sure that your knees are straight below your hips and that your hands are right below your shoulders. Nice stable tabletop here. And let's do a few cat-cow positions. So for a cow, bringing your sit bones and the crown of your head towards the sky on an inhale, and then exhale, find the opposite movement. Bring the center of the back up towards the sky and the head down. Inhale, feel a wave of movement going from your sit bones all the way up to the crown of your head as you move into cow position. And on an exhale, that wave of movement goes from your sit bones again to the crown of your head to get into cat. One more cow here. Shifting, bringing the sit bones and the crown of the head towards the sky. And as you shift into cat position, bring your sit bones towards your heels now. So exhaling deep. The cat position turns into a devotional pose. And just breathe here for a few moments. Deep inhalation and exhalation. On an inhale, come back to tabletop, and we're going to do a few thread the needle now. So for this thread the needle, let's begin by lifting our left hand up and cactus it out as you do a big side stretch. Nice twist. And as you exhale, thread your needle, so left hand under the right shoulder, but hover that arm above the ground. This is a dynamic thread the needle. Inhale, move back into your twisted cactus. And exhale for another hovering thread the needle. And a third twisted cactus here. Deep inhale, deep side twist. And then exhale, thread that needle and bring the shoulder to the ground this time. So just nice, relaxing thread the needle. You're welcome to bring your right hand up onto your sacrum here for a nice little, for deepening that twist a little bit. And just breathing here. Taking a couple deep cycles. And when you're ready, bring your right hand back down, rise up into a final cactus twist, and then bring the left hand down to meet the right. Now, right side, raise that right arm into a twisted cactus as you inhale, and then exhale, bring the hand down under the left shoulder for a hovering thread the needle. Inhale, bring that arm back up into a twisted cactus. Exhale into your dynamic thread the needle. And inhale once more into twisted cactus. And then exhale, relax that thread the needle. Bring your shoulder to the ground, your head to the ground. Bring that left arm up if you'd like. Place your hand on your sacrum. And just breathe here. Just let things go here a little bit. Nice deep exhale. When you're ready, bring your left hand down to the ground. Rise up dynamically in a twisted cactus again. And then bring your hand down. From here, we're going to transition into either a puppy dog or a down dog. So for a puppy dog, you can bring your hands forward here and just shine your heart towards the ground. Just do a nice deep forward bend here. Just nice deep, sort of a big back bend. Making sure that your shoulders are nice and open, so pulling your shoulder blades apart from one another and really grounding down in your knees and the bottom of your feet, or the tops of your feet as well as your hands. If you want to transition into a down dog, just tuck your toes under and lift those hips up to the sky. See if you can straighten your legs here. See if you can bring your heels a little bit closer to the ground. Just walking that down dog a little bit. Again, opening the shoulder blades, pulling them apart from one another. Your inner elbows should be shining towards one another or even forward, so an inner rotation of your arms. And just breathe here a little bit. Just let it go. Deep inhale and exhale here in this down dog. Now, very gently, let's transition back onto our knees and come into a seated position. We're going to come into Baddha Konasana now, so bound angle pose. Your knees should be outward and bent, and bring your feet as close to your hips as you'd like, or further away, whatever feels right for you. Trying to straighten that back a little bit. I like to use my thumbs and press them into my arches for a nice massage of my arches. And I like to press my elbows into my knees to sort of enhance that stretch, and just bring my knees down a little bit further. And just relaxing here, little by little, folding forward into this posture, just letting things go. Each time you breathe in, you're extending your spine, bring the crown of your head forward, and each time you exhale, you can just feel yourself sinking in a little bit deeper. If your knees hurt at all here, you can bring them in a little bit. You can put some pillows under your knees here to support them if they hurt at all. Your knees should not be hurting. You can come out of Baddha Konasana a little bit, bringing your feet forward if that feels right. Just find a position that allows your lower back to release. And just breathe here. When you're ready, coming out of Baddha Konasana, and let's move into single-legged forward fold, Janu Sirsasana. So bringing your left, the sole of your left foot against your right thigh. Square your hips to the front of the mat and make sure that those right toes are pointing straight up. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead, and exhale, fold forward. Bring the hands either to the knee, to the shin, on the ground, to the ankle, wherever feels right for you. Just make sure that those hips and the shoulders are square to the front of the mat, that the shoulders are about equal distance from the ground here. And just breathe here. I like to use my hands to sort of direct my spine so that it's in alignment with my extended leg. And just breathing here and feeling that lower back releasing. Deep inhalations and exhalations here. When you're ready, little by little, coming back up and switching feet. So extend that left foot and bring the sole of the right foot to the inner left thigh, squaring those hips again, straightening the back, extending that back, rooting down through your hips. Inhale, bring your arms up towards the sky, and exhale, fold forward, framing your leg with your hands again. Deep inhalation here, making sure that your shoulders are equidistant from the ground, and on every exhalation here, just sinking a little bit deeper. Inhaling, extending your spine. Exhaling, folding just a little bit deeper. Just feeling the weight of your core bring you down. Inhale and exhale here. Now when you're ready, come back up little by little, and let's transition onto our backs for some final postures here. Let's begin with Apanasana. So this is called double-legged wind reliever. I wonder why. So just bringing both knees up towards your chest, and I really like to grab hold of my knees with my hands or even my arms if that works, and really pulling them up, and then just massaging my back, moving from side to side, just releasing that lower back a little bit. You take a deep inhalation here, and on an exhalation, you're going to bring your chin towards your knees. Take a cycle of breath here, inhaling, and then exhaling here, and then on your next inhale, bring your head back down to the ground, and take a cycle, inhale and exhale here. Once more, inhale here, and on the exhale, bring your chin or your nose towards your knees. And hold here for one breath cycle. Inhaling and exhaling and inhaling once more. And on the next exhale, just let everything go. Bring the soles of your feet back to the ground. Let's finish with some supine twists. So bring your arms out into a T. Again, for supine twist, there are several options, but I like to keep my knees bent. And I'll start by bringing my right leg over my left and just letting my knees flop over to the left side of my body as I look over my right shoulder. Just letting the weight of your knees draw your legs down a little bit further. You can experiment here by bringing your knees closer to your left hand and seeing how that changes the nature of the twist for your lower back. My twist gets deeper when this happens. Just breathing here. Let's take 2 breaths, 2 cycles of breaths here. Just letting everything go, no more effort. All right, now bring it back to center. Switch your legs over. Bring the left leg over the right. And now we're going to let our legs fall to the right side while we look over our left shoulder. And again, play around with those legs. Bring them up a little bit if that feels right for you. You can try extending the right leg. See how that feels. It is a perfect modification for everyone and every day. One more inhale and exhale here. And when you're ready, come back to center. And let's just move into a nice Shavasana. If you have any final postures you'd like to do at this point, feel free to do them. It could be a happy baby, or it could be another twist, or legs up the wall, or something like that. All of those can feel really good for the back. But I'm just going to move into Shavasana now and just relax. Let my feet flop to the sides. Scan my entire body, making sure that all my muscles are relaxing. Scanning the toes, the ankles, through the legs and the knees, and the hip joints, lower back, and the shoulders, and the arms, and the fingers, all the way through the neck and the head. Just take a deep breath in, just open mouth, exhale, letting all attention out. Just remain here for the next few moments, relaxing. I'm going to leave you here, and you can stay in this posture as long as you'd like. Just enjoy the rest, the calmness. Thank you very much for spending this time with me today.